Hi everyone, welcome aboard to Tanks with StewiejP. I'm Stewie, you're not either any of these blokes, but once again there's a few familiar faces on both sides of this team. This is my old mate YaToDeL. Del from Teal Clan. Now Teal Clan have been around for a while. They might have gone through a few name changes, but they're always up and at 'em and ready for a good fight on the global map, which should be coming, I reckon, around about the same time as this video. The global map should be back up and running. Teal is in the Object 277. Speaking of clan wars, the 277, and I've said this a couple of times, the 277 was reportedly by Wargaming the most popular tank of the last Soldiers of Fortune Clan Wars campaign. There's a very good reason for that, because it's a mix of Russian armour, a strong punchy gun, and also it's nice and fast. You can get to the action pretty quickly. So in especially the 10 versus 10 format of Clan Wars, you could get to the action, or you could change flanks. You could turn around and do other crazy stuff without losing too much time. All the other heavy tanks, I think it's probably the fastest heavy tank in the game, I would guess. But as well as that, it isn't not a bad gun, and not a bad bit of armour as well. A little bit about the gun: AP rounds as standard ammunition, 490 alpha damage, 265 penetration with the 130mm gun, 340 with the heat rounds, which is premium ammunition for the Object 277, and some of the other similar tanks at tier 10. 0-0 is a score, and Del is getting absolutely hammered by these two artillery pieces, the GW Tiger P and the Object 261 on the enemy team. Clearly very interested in shooting him as he goes down the Valley of Death in Lakeville. Now, some people, sometimes you get criticised for going down here. Del doesn't care though. He's going down here. He's decided this is where he's going to win the game. Looking at the mini map, Del's team absolutely own the eastern flank, the city. You can see his teammate YaToDeL, also from Teal Clan, in the Object 279E. That's the final personal mission reward tank. Well done to him, Rowendi. Well done, mate, if you're watching. That's fantastic, getting the final reward tank. I'm still on the Chimera myself. Now Del's in a little bit of trouble here. He's lost his gunner and his commander, but you know, it's all right. People are firing HE, not just artillery, but others are firing HE as well. The E75, the STA, I think the RU was firing HE as well, and now he's lost his driver as well. So the only remaining crew member that's not dead is the loader, which is a little bit concerning. He's got 17 seconds left before he can use his first aid kit. Is it a large one? It is, thank Christ for that. He's going to get his value for money out of that first aid kit today, for sure. Now, since his commander's dead, his sixth sense won't be working. That's a bit of a concern. The score's 0-0. He's on a mission to block double the hit points of his vehicle, which is 4,400. Not sure if he's going to do that. He's fixed his crew. He's got another 80 seconds before he can use that first aid kit again. And look, if history teaches us anything, it's going to be that they're going to continue to fire HE at him as he pops one into the turret of the RU-251, the tier 9. I always say Russian, but we all know it's German. The tier 9 German light tank. Again, shoots a 257, doesn't manage to penetrate. 3,071 damage done so far, though. It doesn't seem like that. He's just been chipping away, even with the injured crew members. Bounces the 257 for 440 more damage blocked by armour. That's halfway. Another 240 from the RU. He's halfway to this mission. Maybe he's going to get this mission. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he does. Something just hits the STA with an HE round, and it looks like he's about a one-shot. But the score's 0-1, so they want to get rid of one pretty quickly. He's just poking a little bit gingerly here because he doesn't want to get hit by he doesn't want to be hit by another artillery. Two artilleries have been looking, I think they've been looking at him. Also, all those enemy tanks have been firing HE at him like you wouldn't believe, and I think maybe the concern is maybe those HE shells getting maybe under his tank as he's poking over that ridgeline is what's knocking out his crew members. Maybe they're sort of getting in around there. I don't know. I'm not too sure. HE can be your best friend or your worst enemy, I guess. 0-1's a score, 2,530 damage blocked by armour. That's just gone up to 2,770. 4,031 damage done. A little bit of assisted damage. Only 346 assisted damage. That tells me the arties are probably not shooting at what he's spotting. Of course, the Batchat 155-58 probably can't from where he is. The Lorraine 155 maybe, but that's not the biggest gun in the world. Another tank goes down in the east, this E75, and it looks like the T-54E1 has decided to get brave and Dell shoots him. So do his mates. Brings his damage up to 4584. That's a first kill, but they're still down by 2 tanks. 1-3 is the score. YaToDeL from Teal Clan in the Object 277, the most popular tank in the recent Soldiers of Fortune Clan Wars 2-week campaign. I think they're Asian statistics, but maybe it was all over the world. I don't know. Finds and kills the RU251, sends him back to the garage, but of course the T44-100 and the Object 140 both got killed on the other side of the map. Down goes the Nameless as well. So remember not too long ago that I said that Dell's team were looking very, very handy in the east. All of a sudden, they're not. So Dell's decided I've got to push this. Can't rely on these clowns over there in the east to do too much. He used his last standard round to kill the Object 257. That brings the score back to 4-6. He's got 2 kills. 2 out of the 4 kills that his whole team have got done by Dell. Finally, the M103 gets a kill as well, and I think this little push will hopefully inspire the M103 and the Scorpion behind him to give him a hand and try and carry the game from this flank. 5-7's a score. They're still down by 2 tanks. 1 tank now as Oho gets taken out by the 705. Shoots the artillery in the side for 473 hit points. That's not a bad 473. That's the normal roll. Never mind. Disregard. Shoots the 53 TP. Doesn't penetrate that shot, and he'll be buying a attached lotto ticket tonight. That 53 TP player. He's one of the tanks that were throwing all those HE rounds towards Dell and taking out the crew all along. It blocks another shot from the E75. Damage block up to 3,500 hit points. What's it mission to do? 4,400. I'll be interested to see if he gets this, but at the moment he's just going to be concentrating on landing all his shots and carrying this game. 6-8 is the score. Nearly 7,000 damage done already, but he's still down. They're still down by 2 tanks. 6-8's the score. 2 kills to Dell. YaToDeL from Teal Clan. As he pops one into the E75, the friendly Leopard PTA gets killed, and now the score's 6-9. 7,500 damage done. 3,850. Make that 4,170 damage blocked. So he's pretty close to this mission. He's got to survive to get it with honours though. But look, he'll be happy if he can pull a win out of this one. 7-9's the score. He's counting his lucky stars. He's only got 11 rounds remaining. One of them's HE. Doesn't penetrate the Tiger. The 53 TP is resorting back to heat rounds again. Now that 53 TP is on, or he was on, a fair amount of health. He's not now. He's just been taken down to a 1 shot. Hopefully the M103 can kill the Tier 8 Polish heavy tank. And now it looks like Dell, with one eye on the minimap, is saying, sorry me old mate, I've got to get back to the base because we would hate to lose this by capping out on Lakeville. 8-9 is the score. The Scorpion kills the Tiger P. The Batjack kills the Carnarvon. The M48 Patton is trying to harass the T30 there. Looks like he just shot the T30 with another HE round. He only took 100 odd health out of the Tier 9 American turreted tank destroyer. The M48 Patton not wasting any time. He's going straight for the artillery, and he gets the artillery. The Conway kills the M103 in the south, and now it's time for Dell to do some damage to the Patton. He gets the block damage mission. 4,500 damage blocked. Only 683 assisted damage. Nobody's shooting what Dell's spotting, but he's doing all that himself. Up to 9,124 hit points of damage for his 4 kills. He's already carried the hell out of this one. Looking over here for, that's my old mate Elvis Lives from 1AR clan in the Rimby-Borsig Waffenträger, the Tier 8 German turreted tank destroyer. What's left on the enemy team? My money is already on Dell. The score's 11-12. They're down, but make that 11-13 as artillery gets killed by the Pantera. But even though they're down by 2 tanks, Dell's got 711 hit points left, which is 710 more than he needs. He's on 4 kills, 9,632 damage done, 4,500 damage blocked. He's already got his mission. 683 assisted damage. He's not wasting any time. He's going straight for the Tier 8 German tank destroyer, the Rimby-Borsig Waffenträger, who's on 583 hit points. He's got HE loaded. Now if he can penetrate this shot, that'll be a 1 shot for this tank. That's why he's got the HE loaded. Also because he's only got 4 premium rounds remaining, and there's 3 other tanks to kill. One being the 261. HE should be okay for that, but he's only got 2 HE rounds. The Conway Pantera, yeah, well, doesn't really matter. what he uses to shoot him. The T30 is going down the valley of death. Hopefully the T30 can sort out the Object 261. He finds the Borsig, shoots him and kills him for his 5th kill. That brings the score back to 12-13. Only down by 1. This is probably the best the scoreboard has looked for some time. Now, is he going to risk crossing the circle? I don't think he needs to. Looking towards the Object 261, switches, thinks about switching ammunition, gets spotted. Probably more worried about the convoy from behind than the artillery in the front of him. He knows he's been lit, so he can roll over the circle. He needs to entrap this P-44 Pantera, auto reloading Tier 8 Italian medium tank before the then the T-30 can come and give him a hand. The convoy has also reverted. Remember, the convoy was last spotted in the eastern city. The convoy has come all the way back to base. He shoots and penetrates Del from Teal Clan. Del shoots and kills the Pantera. Now he really needs his T-30 to get moving. 7 kills to Del. YaToDeL from Teal Clan in the Object 277. 11,441 hit points of damage. And he gets the last king. We cannot win this. Somebody just said in the chat. That was the Nameless. Let's see how the Nameless went. We all know how Del went. We all know that this game is going to be an absolute ripper. So let's have a look at the result. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Well, surprise, Stewie. Of course it's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. The Hand of God for surviving and winning the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy vehicles. Well, I think everybody shot him in the end. He blocked most of it, but he just survived at the end on a few hit points, but who cares? The Bruiser Medal for doing some module damage, and the crew stuff, you know what I mean. Duelist for destroying tanks that did damage to his vehicle. Fire for effect, shell proof, 24 bonds. Why did he get 24 bonds? Because it was a tier 10, he did heaps, and he got all these medals as well. Radley Walters for the 8 kills. Bellotti's medal for, what did he do? Killing tanks, winning and surviving, and being awesome. Steel Wall for all those hits that he took. The high caliber, top gun, no problems whatsoever. 11,441 hit points of damage. 8 kills, 1,678 base experience. That's the base score. That's without the daily double multiplier or the premium account. That's the base score, 1,678. That's why he ended up with over 8,500 experience for that game. 34 shots fired, 30 hit, 25 penetrated, 11,441 damage, 4,500 damage blocked, a little bit of assisted damage, and he even made 15,613 credits. That's after tax with a premium account. Even though he had the premium consumable running, he had premium ammunition flying all over the place. He did get 43,500 credits for a battle payment. That'll be either for the mission or for clan boosters, that kind of thing, in that 11.5-minute game. Not too bad at all. Look at that, 11,441 damage. All I can say to that is wow. So if you add all those numbers up, combined, 11.4 plus 4.5, that's 16,000 combined, plus a little bit of assisted. Not too bad. To put it in perspective, the bloke who did the second highest amount of damage was a T30 on 2,422. All I can do with that, say no more. Well played, Del. YaToDeL from Teal Clan. Thank you once again for the replay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time. Yeah, I thought he was fucked as well. Massive carry. Massive. Once again, well done, Del. I think he still streams. Link will be down below. What a legend. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, Facebook, Discord. It's all down there. Click on those links and let the magic happen. That was an absolute awesome game, Del. Well played. I'm still a little bit flabbergasted. That's the first time I watched it. But ripper. Well done. I thought you were gone about the halfway mark. I'll be honest with you. I thought you were gone. But wow, that was an epic performance. Thanks again, and see you all next time.